probably the thing that I would do would be set the ball back in my stance. It'd be closer to my right foot, setting my hands well forward of it, and just feeling like I'm going to make sure that my hands stay in front of the club when I hit the ball, that they never go back like that, that actually they're staying up in that position, and that just takes the loft off the club. Another shot that you'll probably end up having to do that is that if you ever have a downhill lie with an iron, and you don't want to get the ball fat, the tendency is to hit it fat because the ground back here behind the ball is higher. Well, then certainly in that position you want to set the ball back on your right foot and feel like you're going right on down.
Okay.
Produce a lower shot, but you'll make solid contact.
As far as distance is concerned? If you're still working for 170 yards, would you change clubs, or you still use the 5-iron?
Well, you know, a lot of it would depend on what the wind is doing and the situations. If you had a big gaping bunker in front of you, and yet at the same time had to hit a low shot, you'd want to hit more club to make sure you carried that bunker. If you also had a situation where it's wide open in front of the green and you could land it short and run it up, you might end up taking less club. But the situation would more or less dictate that. But all this does is just ensure that you keep the ball low, going right on through.
Fred, that was a very good demonstration of a fairway wood. Now let's have a demonstration of this long iron here, and tell us a little bit about what the differences you might have in this shot, as far as your setup maybe, or your swing thoughts.
Okay, first of all, it's a little shorter than that, but I try and move the ball a little more back in my stance, but still up off the heel maybe, and try and make the same swing, but make sure that I extend through the ball, because it's a long iron, you get it up in the air. The main thing is, though, with a longer club, just to swing it as smooth as you can.
All right, let's see you hit a couple.
From this down target view, notice he is bent over the ball from his hip sockets and that his spine is straight. He counterbalances his weight by flexing his knees, as you can see by the angle of his hips to his knees. This allows him to be in balance with the weight on the middle of both feet. Fred's arms hang freely from his shoulders with very little tension. Fred's alignment is first identified by the club face and then by the alignment of his feet, knees, hips, and shoulders. The club face and body should be parallel, aiming just left of the target. As Fred swings the club, you can see the ball starts out on the outside line where the club face is pointing, not the inside line where the feet are pointed. From the front view, you can see that the ball location in Fred's swing is 3 to 4 inches behind his left shoulder, which is the low point in the golf swing. In order to hit the ball with a descending blow, the ball must be played in back of the left shoulder. You can see how the club continues down until the club reaches the low point opposite the left shoulder. Then it will come back up and into the left of the intended target line. Notice how there's no flat spot in the bottom of the arc of Fred's swing. The club is going either one of two directions. It is either coming down or up. The extension on the follow-through is a result of the extension on the backswing. Notice the shift in weight at the top of his backswing and how he moves on the downswing.